Dayvia. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you guys so much for joining me. Hope you check out my other videos and hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you are not new here, thank you guys so much for coming back. I appreciate all of you guys' support. So as you can see from this title, today I'm going to be talking about 5 mistakes that I made with my own natural hair that basically led to some setbacks, just overall led to more damaged hair, more problems, and just not good stuff. So let's jump right into it. So a little backstory about my hair. I've actually been natural for quite some time now. I've been natural since 2014. So I've been natural now for 5 years, which is great, is awesome. But as you can see, my hair is still pretty short. It's definitely not a 5-year-old afro because I have made mistakes over and over and over and over again that I just never could ever correct. So I feel like I have figured it out. I have control of my problems and what I used to do that essentially led to me always having to cut my hair off. But the first thing that I did not do was I did not listen to my hair. So oftentimes my hair would tell me hey, I'm due for a protein treatment, I need to trim, or it's time to wash me, or that product didn't really work, just don't use that again. And I wouldn't listen. I would either be too busy or I would be just not care and didn't have the time to really listen to it. So oftentimes I would have breakage at the ends of my hair. It's just an example, and I would see 1/2 inch hair, 1 inch pieces of hair, and obviously sis, that's not coming from your roots. This is coming directly off of the length of your hair. There's a problem. You need to listen to it, treat it. That's not normal. You should not be losing little 1/2 inch and 1/4 inches pieces of hair off of your hair each time you wash it or comb it. It means that you're breaking it. And if you're breaking it, it means that it's susceptible to breakage. Something is wrong deep within the strands of the hair that's making it so easy to break. My problem was I had chemically processed hair. I dyed my hair. My ends were bleached. So I would always have problems with that particular part of my hair only. My roots were always very strong. I never experienced much shedding or breakage or anything, but just from the parts where it was dyed all the way down to the tips, I would have everything from split ends to single strand, just everything would happen to that part of my hair. So it's time you listen to your hair. If it's dyed, obviously you're going to want to start doing more protein treatment. If it's straightened, you're probably just going to want to stop straightening your hair as much so your hair can try to go back to its healthy natural state. Obviously with listening to your hair comes trimming your hair. If your hair is falling off consistently like that, there's a problem with it, I would go ahead and trim that off. Find the problem area. Most of the time there's a specific part of your hair that's breaking off. Like I explained, the dyed ends, or whether you're transitioning and the ends of it are there and it's breaking off, just go ahead and cut that off. So what I did was I actually went through and cut about 90% of the dyed part of my hair off, which totals about 4 inches of hair this last 2 months, which was huge because I was seeing a lot of hair growth, but my ends were so bad. I had to cut them off. The next thing going off of that is I did not do consistent protein treatment. If you have chemically processed hair, and when I say chemically processed, I mean anything that altered the natural state of your hair, whatever that is. Mine was I had my hair bleached. So you have to do regular protein treatments. You broke that protein down in your hair to achieve the look that you were going for. That's great, but you cannot be a lazy natural after you already altered your hair to make it how you want it to be. That part of your hair is different. It's not as healthy. It's not going to be as strong. It's not going to be able to take that manipulation over and over as, say, the virgin part of your hair. So now you have to be committed to treat it as such. So protein treatments are things that I was not doing. I started off doing that when I first dyed it, and then life hit me and I basically just stopped doing that stuff. And so my ends, my hair was flourishing. I was growing hair. My hair was extremely long, probably all the way down here, touching my shoulders. but the ends were atrocious. I didn't even want to look at them. They were broken, they were thin. Even though your hair is growing, flourishing beautifully from the scalp, the ends are just too damaged to handle any sort of manipulation. So every time you touch it, it's just gonna fall off. So I was not trimming, I was not listening to my hair, and I was not doing consistent protein treatment. Another mistake that I was doing was I was always doing wash and goes all the time. I washed my hair, conditioned my hair. I started to just put gel on because that was just the easiest thing for me. It was quick. I could wear it while it was wet. I could wear it while it was dry. It took little to no effort. I could do a wash and go in 5 minutes tops. So it was just convenient for me to always do wash and goes. But then I discovered that that motion of sliding that product down on my kinky hair was causing my hair to knot as it worked its way down the strands and causing single strand knots. I did a little test on this. If you guys want me to, I'll do the test here in another video with you guys. But I took a healthy piece of hair and I just ran my finger down it 2 to 3 times, and the first or second time the hair just knotted up as it was going down. A healthy strand of hair, nothing's wrong with it, no dye, nothing. Just that consistent movement of going like this just causes our hair to cause single strand knots. Another thing, wash and goes dry your hair out. Whether you believe it or not, it's drying your hair out. So obviously now when you go to wash it or you touch it, it's just more brittle, it's more fragile, more likely to break. And on top of that, I had chemically processed hair. So put those two together, it was just not working out. Mistake number 5 is not properly moisturizing my hair. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I would cheat my deep conditioning. I would only do it for like a couple minutes. Sometimes I wouldn't even do it because time and just like life, like I said, I'd be like, oh, I could skip it this week. So my hair wasn't properly moisturized. It's really good for your hair to be hydrated from the inside out, and then your products are gonna lock in that moisture. But if you skip the moisture in the shower, that water, that deep conditioner, your hair is just not gonna feel the same. And my hair would be super dry, super brittle. I'd experience more of that breakage towards the end of my hair. And overall, I could just tell that my hair was just not feeling the best. I also was not using the right products. I would do the lock method, but with just like the worst products. My leave-in conditioner wasn't really doing much for me, but I was like, okay, well, I'm doing the lock method, so what could be wrong? I'm doing leave-in oil cream, like whoop-de-doo, like I'm doing great. No, you're not. I realized that oils don't even really work for my hair that much, so I actually stopped using oils, or I decreased the amount of oils that I use on my hair. I have not put anything on my hair at night when I sleep, because the products that I used initially has just given me this shine, this moisture, just everything that I could ever imagine. Using the right products and keeping your hair hydrated and moisturized throughout the week is going to help you to prevent breakage, and also it's just going to help your wash day so much easier, because who wants to start on dry hair when you're washing it? I don't. That sounds like a recipe. I would just skip the whole wash day. Bonus tip slash goes with the wash and go is I always wanted definition over length. Now I stretch my hair a lot more. This isn't stretch, this was just a twist out. So this is just my hair in like its most like shrunken state. So this particular style isn't stretch, but it also didn't allow my curls to do its natural thing. As you can see, like this one, I would say is a little stretched out a little bit. But the curls are more, I guess, clumped differently. They weren't able to naturally coil up like they would, say, if I did a wash and go. Just like rock the fro in a nice little twist out or braid out. You'll definitely see a reduction in single strand knots and breakage on your ends. Those are basically the 5 mistakes that I feel like I made with my own natural hair. I just could not move from the same length because I would just keep losing hair at the very ends of it, growing it beautifully from the roots, but just could not retain it here. Baby this, take care of this, protein treat this, trim all of that, this down here, and 3, 4, 5 months down the line, you're gonna have hair flashing down your back. Hopefully, you guys, if you're making any of these mistakes that I told you, stop it right now. Cut it out. overall, just love your hair, love what comes on your head, and just take care of it, embrace it. Know that this is what you got, this is your hair, rock it, flaunt it, you're beautiful. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Also, share with me anything that you guys want to see me do next. If there's products that you guys want to see me try on my hair, any sort of styles, drop them in the comment down below. I'd be more than happy to try them for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye!